What is going on, everybody? Welcome back again to the Fragrance Fraternity. Thanks for spending some time with me today. We're talking about office and school safe fragrances. Even the old cranky ladies at the office aren't going to give you a hard time for wearing these because these are just so easy to pull off and or mass appealing, fresh, safe, yada yada. You get it. Let's go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button if you can. I appreciate you doing that, and I appreciate you spending some time with me. Let's jump into it with the most obvious choice that I could possibly feature in this list. But if I didn't put it in this list, someone would tell me to because it needs to be here, which is Prada L'homme, the king of the office, right? A nice iris fragrance, probably the best soapy men's fragrance on the market to this day. Even though this is not technically a new release, it's still probably the best. Screams quality, screams luxury, and is just a great enjoyable wearing experience. You can dress this up, you can dress this down, and you can definitely wear it to office or school type setting and know that you're smelling great all day and definitely don't smell cheap or like you're wearing some kind of budget cologne, which is, there's nothing wrong with that either. If you enjoy it, you wear it. I always say that, and that's always the most important thing. But if you're looking for something a little bit more luxurious, a really nice clean soapy iris, look no further than Prada L'homme. It's going to get you taken care of and pretty much it's going to last all day. At least it does on my skin. The next one we have up is Davidoff Coolwater Grapefruit and Sage. Haven't talked about this one in a while, so it's time to bring it back, give it some light, show it a little bit of love. You get this really nice herbal feel to this one. Not so much grapefruit, but mainly that sage. So if you like tea-based fragrances or you like really herbaceous, green fragrances, more like leafy type fragrances, check out Grapefruit and Sage. It's a pretty affordable price, smells put together, upscale, and very easy on the nose, not going to really offend anybody, and has a nice prominence to it as well. Smells modern with a nice herbal touch. The next one up we have is a cologne, and probably the wackiest looking bottle in my collection. You're going to see why in a minute. Maahir Legacy by Lattafa, and that is a fingerprint magnet. It looks pretty good though. I just wiped it off, so it's looking alright. But this one is a cologne of Parfums de Marly Sedley. So if you're familiar with that scent profile, it's a blue ambroxan, shower gel, fresh and clean type of a smell. Great for the summer with some nice power, some good performance. And it is a little bit spicier than Sedley. It does have kind of like that Middle Eastern spice to it. But you can still get this one in the $30-ish range. And for that price, it smells very, very high quality and doesn't smell cheap at all, and really close to Sedley, which is going to cost you, $300+ for the 100 ml. This is one I've been wearing a lot this summer, and I've been really enjoying wearing. I get really good projection. I don't really go nose blind to it, so I pick it up a lot throughout the day and have a really great time wearing this. And anytime anybody comes over and they see this bottle, they just have to grab and be like, yo, what the heck is this, man? So it's kind of got that fun appeal to it as well if you're into that sort of thing. The next one we have is from the house of Montblanc. This is Montblanc Individuel. This caught a lot of hype several years ago, and it deserves it. It should be still hyped, which is why I'm bringing it up right now. It's got this raspberry dryer sheet type of a smell. It does come across more on the synthetic side, but that synthetic essence to it does help with the performance and the projection to make it last throughout the day. I tried to give you guys stuff that's going to probably make it through your whole work day or through your whole school day, so you don't have to constantly be refreshing or thinking about it. You can just focus on what you got to do. I would wear this one almost every day. This was my signature scent back in high school, and I still wear it because I really love it. It's probably my second or third bottle of it. Great fragrance for the price. If you see this one out at Ross and you haven't tried it yet, go ahead and snag a bottle. It's kind of like Yop Homme, but just better. Kind of like Original Santal by Creed, but this one came out first. So definitely one if you're into this fragrance hobby, if you're finding yourself collecting more fragrances and trying to get exposed to more scent profiles, this is one you should definitely check out. And it's not going to run you a bunch of money, and you're going to be able to use it pretty much every day if you want, like I used to. The next one up we have is the newest one to my collection. This is another cologne from Maison Alhambra, which is a subsidiary of Lattafa. This is John Lowe Immortal, and this is a clone of Louis Vuitton L'Immensity. So I was very interested to try this one out. This was actually a recommendation from a friend of mine who really is a big fan of L'Immensity, and fortunately I wasn't ready to drop $300 retail on Louis Vuitton, so I got the next best thing, which is This is supposed to be one of the better clones. It does come with a magnetic cap, and the atomizer is pretty decent. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it's pretty decent atomizer. And this one is a very sharp, spicy ginger fragrance. So ginger is a very prominent note here. If you're not a big fan of ginger, you're not going to probably like this very much, but it gets a lot of citrus as well. So, you know, citrus mixed with ginger and some bergamot as well, and that's pretty much what you get here throughout the life of it. Incredible performance, incredible projection. I wore this one a couple days ago, and I was pretty much out about partying all day, and I was outside the whole day, and then I got a compliment on it like 8 hours later, and the person who was sitting next to me said that they could smell it very prominently as if I had just sprayed it, and it had been like 8 hours, and I did, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 sprays before I went out. So if performance is important to you, this is going to be a great choice to look into, and if you're a fan of ginger fragrances, this is really bomb. For $35, it doesn't really get much better than that. John Lowe Immortal by Maison Alhambra, guys. That's a great clone. The next one up is sort of a clone as well, if not more of an inspired by fragrance. Missoni Wave. Smells similar to Chanel L'homme Sport and Versace Pour Homme. I've talked about this one a lot, but it's arguably the best affordable fragrance on the market, period. So you get a great magnetic cap, beautiful bottle, beautiful smell, good performance. Just a really nice, fresh, aquatic, I think lemon fragrance, if I believe correctly. But yeah, if you're familiar with either of those two other ones that I mentioned, this one smells pretty similar to that, just goes a little bit more aquatic, and for the price is phenomenal. Missoni Wave. All right, you know I had to throw in one Banana Republic fragrance into this. Banana Republic Grassland. I also wanted to change up the scent profile, get something green in here. Banana Republic Grassland gets compared to, I guess, Coolwater and also Green Irish Tweed a lot. It's Banana Republic's take on Green Irish Tweed. It's like that minty aftershave, grassy, obviously like the name would suggest, type of a smell. But again, really versatile. It smells really masculine and just clean, but not in like a shower gel type of way, more in, you know, a green aromatic type of a way with some nice mintiness as well. It smells like you just used a nice aftershave, and you get pretty good performance here. It's an eau de parfum. It is on the more affordable side, so it's about $25. So if you're on a budget and you're looking to expand into maybe like a Green Irish Tweed type of a scent profile, this is going to be a great option to go with. Banana Republic Grassland. Let's go back to blue for a second here with Azzaro Chrome. This is the eau de parfum. Really good atomizer on this one. It's pressurized as well. Pretty sweet. And I really like this gradient bottle style. I think that looks really nice. This smells really similar to Ralph Lauren Polo Deep Blue Parfum, which is a newer release as well. I smelled that one the other day, and yeah, this one is right there with it. This one maybe is a little bit more metallic like the original Chrome is, so you get a little bit more of that original Chrome DNA. But it is a pretty good EDP reinterpretation, I guess, of the original. Modernizes it a little bit and makes it a little bit more refined and adds a little bit of depth with the eau de parfum concentration. But this is arguably, you know, the best Chrome flanker besides maybe Chrome Extreme. I have Chrome Aqua as well. I'm personally not as big of a fan of that one. Something about that basil note just isn't for me, but I do respect it. I think it is a good fragrance, and I know a lot of people out there are probably going to enjoy it. But as far as things that I enjoy and the scent profiles that I enjoy, I really like Chrome EDP, and it's slowly risen to one of my favorite flankers. I have a good amount of them, so this is another good affordable option to go with, Chrome EDP. Next one up we have is from the house of Hermes. This is H24. This is the Eau de Toilette, and these have come down in price a lot since they came out a couple years ago. And you can get this 50 ml right now for, I think, in like the $50 range, and for that price, like, you're getting a very premium fragrance, and the quality and the oils in here are very premium as well. And you're getting a very unique fragrance. Let me mention one thing real quick is I really like how it's a clear bottle, but they got a really nice invisible stem in there, so you can't see the stem. All you can really see is the liquid. So that's just a nice little premium touch that you get with Hermes. This smells, if you're familiar with the candy runts, this smells like the banana flavor of the candy runts to me for some reason. That's the association that I get. It is a little bit kind of on the synthetic side, but it doesn't smell cheap. It's got this nice muskiness, this nice creaminess. So if you don't really have a really nice musky / creamy fragrance that you are rocking right now, this one is going to be a really good bang for your buck pickup with H24, the Eau de Toilette. I heard the Eau de Parfum is really great too. I'm yet to try that one. I need to get my nose on it, but as far as what I have tried, the Eau de Toilette is fantastic, and it's a little bit more divisive. I could see not everybody out there liking it, so it is one that I would suggest if you can get out to a Sephora and get your nose on it. That's where I smelled this for the first time. I recommend maybe trying it out a little bit, but if you're a fan of musky and creamy type fragrances and you don't mind a little bit of synthetic sweetness, nothing like something like Invictus or YSL EDP, not like that much sweetness, just a little bit of it. Check out H24 Eau de Toilette. It does smell high quality and is really fantastic in any situation. Last one up we have is Lacoste L12 Blanc. I got this huge bottle of it and I'm happy that I do because it's a fantastic fragrance. There's a bunch of flankers that have come out and a lot of them are really good as well, but just talking about the original one because that's the one that I have, and I don't really feel the need to get any of the other flankers just because I have so much of this one and I love this original one so much that I wouldn't want to start wearing, you know, a flanker over this or whatever, because then they would just compete. So I'd rather just wear this one. And this one is a really nice white floral fragrance that doesn't, sometimes white florals, they come across a little bit feminine, but not to my nose. This one doesn't come across feminine at all. Has this nice fresh laundry, like you just did a load of laundry and just took your shirt out of the dryer type of a smell to it, with some nice florals in there added in as well. Great fragrance to wear in the summer, great fragrance for the office or school like the video name suggests. Check it out. L12 White, this is the Eau de Toilette. Alright, that is it for today. Hope you enjoyed this list. Let me know what is one office safe fragrance that you enjoy rocking that maybe I should have included, or that maybe you would include if you made this list. I'd love to hear about it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time at the Fragrance Fraternity. Keep smelling great out there. Keep being a good person. Keep spreading that positivity. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody. See ya.